Hello, hello. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. Hello, Eorzean. Welcome back. I want to first start off with an apology for last week's stream. We had some issues with our internet service provider, and it was quite the shit show. So I absolutely apologize for that. But we're fixed up. We shouldn't have any more hiccups or anything. We should be good to go. Of course, I am joined again with my husband Womp here. He is no longer a bunny, as you see. And of course, I have a Raslin, which he is EP time at the moment. He went to go pick up his parents. He'll be back soon. But yeah.
I kicked the service provider in the face and said to give me better internet, so we should be fine. I went there and threatened their family, stuff like that. It's all good.
Jesus. Jesus. Anyway, but yeah, so apologies again for the hiccup that we had. But we're back. We're gonna touch back up on the topic that we were trying to do last week because it was really fucky. Well, first off, Womp, how is the stream sounding so far? How's it looking?
It looks good and sounds good, and I know we're new on YouTube, so that's a little bit rarer and different, but
It is different. I've never streamed on YouTube.
Me neither. But from what I could tell, it looks all good.
Yeah. And again, I got feedback from viewers and followers and stuff that it would probably be better to do this on YouTube so that way people can actually look back and watch these. So, with the prior episodes, I am having a buddy doing edits on them, and then we will have them uploaded. Oh, who was that? Oh, was that Roslyn?
Probably. He went to AFKEB, I think.
Yeah, he'll be back. But yeah, so we figured that we might as well start doing these on the YouTube channel so that way it pretty much stays up forever and whoever misses the stream can actually go back and look at these. So, and plus the algorithm is supposed to help us, supposedly. So, we'll see how all that pans out. First off on our list, I am actually going to turn down the music on my end because I am very sad that I'm seeing this because everything I wanted out of the Mountain Dew thing is now sold out. This is what I wanted to get out of the way real quick. Look at this. So we still got the expensive ones like the Elgato setup and everything. I'm shocked the bag isn't gone, to be honest. It's got Puma products still up. And then the keys are still up too, which is what Womp's really trying to work for, is getting the keys. I already got my code for the mountain stuff, so I don't have to worry about that in the future. I really want the desk mat. That's what I low-key want. I want the Pictomancer one.
I don't think there's going to be, I think by the time I get enough for the keys, things will be sold out, so.
Oh, I hope not. I hope they're actually working on something for this because look, the Major General is sold out. The Cuparonka is sold out. The Namazu is sold out, the cups. And then you scroll down here, Major General plushie's gone. The little figurines of Alizé and Alphino are sold out. And the Numo and the Fwoth are sold out. I really wanted the Numo.
Insert sad violin here.
I wanted it. I really wanted it.
Things.
I wanted that in the Scree of Runka. I wanted that so bad. You have no idea. So, sad cat here. But
now you're a sad cat that you don't get everything in the world. I'm so
but
sorry.
All I wanted was the Scree. I would have been happy with just it.
Oh, I know. It's okay. Cry. It's fine. Hey, at least we were able to get the mount, even though you can't redeem it.
Yeah.
And we're good there.
Yeah. So, with that, let me go over what we came here to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start that video again, but I know Raz has already seen majority of it, but we're just gonna rewatch the video again, and then we'll go into depth with the notes that are on each of the jobs and stuff. If Womp, you wanted to tune into the stream that I have up?
I am. I'm
that way.
Oh, you. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I set this
Smarter
up
to
so.
do the one that you're actually streaming.
Yeah. So that way we can watch together. So let me close this out. I am going
extra
to.
work and I hate it.
Oh, I'm trying to make it easier on both of us. So squeeze me.
I'm still gonna complain.
You're always complaining anyway. I just like fast forwarded this and we're gonna look at the Dragoon job. Should look a million times smoother now. Ooh. Ooh. Was that like an upgraded, Yep, still got that. Yep. That's cool.
Hello, chicken nugget.
There you are, just in time.
Kaboo, I see you.
Fucking imp.
Yeah. And what? Imp is it? Go.
There's another one. There's a new one. Then Warrior, everybody's favorite fucking class.
Yarr.
Warrior sucks.
Fuck
Oh,
you, man.
says the Dark Knight.
Hard take. Warrior sucks.
Fuck you, I'll fight you.
I mean, as long as we're naked, sure.
And naked mud fights.
No, we don't need mud.
Chester, pre-cum. I should stop.
You need to stop. Go to timeout. Hatter, I sent you a DM if you didn't see it.
Like, right.
This is completely reworked.
I'm gonna go back to order my food because I didn't get a chance to before I left the fucking house.
Because that there is new. That new gauge is new. Because it used to be all RNG.
What?
Yeah, Astrologian's
Warrior
card. Oh. Yeah, the card
Oh, no.
system used to be RNG based, and now you're set with 3 specific cards at all times.
What was you on about with the warrior one?
What about the Warrior one?
You mentioned about the changing the job gauge for warrior.
Oh no, I'm talking about Astrologian.
Oh, I was gonna say warrior ain't.
No,
changed.
no, 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 no. Astrologian here got reworked.
Yeah, Astro did. Yeah, they got a big change.
I'm kind of excited for this. I do Dancer on the side. That's new. That's new? I don't know.
Fuck if I know. I don't play Dancer at all.
That's That's a new one. And that's new too. Ooh, that's pretty.
My vape is dead. I wanna cry. We're both fucking dead.
This I'm excited for. Look at this shit. That was upgraded too. Jolt's upgraded as well.
You're upgraded.
So if we want, so I want to reverse this just a second. Look at this now, because that combo used to take a full 60. It takes 50 now.
Wow.
So watch.
I'm so wow.
Shut up. That's actually a new animation for it too.
Wow.
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 Wow. Flare. Resolution. And that's new too. That's so sick. This kind of looked cool. Of course, flamethrower.
Yeah. Burn, baby, burn.
Chainsaw.
No.
Burn, baby, burn. Nice.
That I know is new. The fucking mortar. Ninja looked sick, I'm not gonna lie. Also, while we're watching this, be sure to like and subscribe. Of course, channel's brand new. We're going to start doing streams on here from here on out. So subscribe. Make sure you turn on your notifications. That way you can keep track of everything.
If you click that subscribe button, I'll come and give you a kiss.
You'll get a kiss from the giant imp.
That's
Yeah.
scary. Can I not get that and still subscribe?
Yes, sure.
Come here,
Oh,
big
no.
boy. Come here, big boy.
Oh,
Blem, blem.
oh, it's so wet.
Blem, blem. That looks cool.
It's so moist.
Moist. Dude, everybody's so happy to be a black mage. I can't, like, say that enough. Ooh, that was a new thunder. That was fire 3, I think. Yep. Manipulation. Can move your fucking ley lines. That's just insane to me. And I'm wondering what the hell that is, that counter. That thing right next to the with all the arrows and stuff. Hi, Miz. I love you. That's what that was. It's a charge. That was, I can't remember what it's called now. That was flare. Ooh, it charges. Ooh. That's good. That's good. Good. Viper looks sick. I'm gonna try this out after I get all my casters leveled up. This is gonna be my first dexterity class, I think. I don't have a dexterity melee class.
That's your fault.
I protect.
You play this game more than anyone I know. You should have every class maxed.
Literally.
Oh, that's just so cool to me. He's fast as fuck, boy.
Oh yeah.
White mage.
The class everybody needs, but nobody plays.
I like white mage.
I don't play any healer. I can't. I
Wait.
get screamed at a lot.
If I had a choice, I wouldn't play healer. It's plain and simple.
It's pretty.
I used to fucking main healer back in 11 for like 7-8 years.
After my warrior white major maxed, I'm going straight to Viper. Yeah. My header says I do.
But that's because you're a psychopath.
You're a psychopath.
I don't mind white mage. Just not my cup of tea. I only leveled it, so if I was like doing shit with my friends, I could like cover certain things.
That's so cool. Though you have to admit the effects are really cool. Everybody is gonna hate Monk next expansion. Correct. Correcto.
I like being told I'm right.
You're wrong.
Not me, hopefully. I just started.
I'm gonna tell
We'll
my
go
mama.
when we start going into the details about what's changing in each job. You'll know why.
Tell my mama
That's
I knew.
cool though. That's so cool though. Here's Dark Knight.
This is where Womp gets a boner. Colin wrote on that straight
I'm
away.
a samurai main now. We all know this.
Yeah, but you still
kiss
like
my
Dark
ass.
Knight.
Yep,
Just
people
look,
ran
just-
me out of the role.
You're still a Dark Knight fanboy. Shut up.
You shut up.
No, you shut up.
You shut up.
That's cool. That's cool. Dude, this fucking music, listen to it. I'll never get over this music.
Oh, get over it.
People are excited to do main bard. I finally got my ranged attacks. What do you mean, Ms.? I never figured that out. What do you mean? Damn.
Maine's being a pimp.
That's cool. Dancer and monk. Okay, that's what I thought. Summoner, I'm excited for. I am going through story as summoner. What the fuck was that? That's new too. That's also new.
Yeah, Summoner's getting big changes.
That was an upgraded ruin, I think. I think Pain Flare and stuff might have gotten upgraded. No, that was Pain Flare I saw. Okay. That's new. That's all. Okay, so I'm guessing these are like upgrades of the like special fucking actions you can do for each primal. That's what it looks like here.
Look at the job gauge. Even that's different.
Yeah, see, look. That's fucking sick.
Solar Bahamut.
Solar Bahamut. It looks so cool. That's like an upgraded Akmorn.
Ach, new.
I'm gonna pretend I know
And
what
that's
that
new
is.
too.
Yeah, ach, new.
Oh my god. Here you go, Samurai.
Jizz.
When MSQ comes out, I will be streaming. I will be streaming a lot, just so you guys know.
What? The wannabe streamer wants to be stream?
I remember that look from Strangers of Paradise. Is it in Stranger of Paradise? I'm gonna have to look at that now. At least it reminds me of that design. I'll look it up in a bit, or DM me on Discord the picture of it. Do it. Just look it up and DM me a picture of it.
Oh my god.
Scholar's getting an upgrade.
Yup. Scholar's finally getting some love.
Dude, that's cool. It changes your whole form too, and they call this like seraphism. Pictomancer. This is gonna be so cool. It's like people are calling this like an off-brand summoner.
This is the one I'm most looking forward to playing.
I really want to try this after I go through MSQ and stuff.
I have no magic classes, and this is gonna be the first one I pick up.
I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest.
I know that the magic that's gonna be applied to it is gonna be completely degenerate, and I'm here for it.
Oh my god.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh no, I just thought about that. You little shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I already know the fucking UI mods
no.
and shit people are gonna come up with on this. Oh no.
But
There's-
I would never use it ever.
No,
guys,
we
ever.
discourage
No.
it highly, but we can't ignore that it doesn't exist. Oh, the degeneracy. Listen, you are able to bonk from afar. Yeah, you can. This is cool, though. We're literally making our team touch grass.
Something you should do.
Yeah.
You should touch me all over.
Come here, then, big boy.
I will.
That's so cool. That's pretty.
Just like Raz.
Gunbreaker.
Woo.
Gunbreaker looked cool. Ooh. That was a new ranged. Yep, still that. Oh. Also, look at DMs when you get the chance. Which one? Did you text me or something?
There's so much explosives.
So much is going boom, boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Now let me hear you say where yo.
Well.
Well.
Oh, shit.
I said boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say where yo.
Well.
No, not gonna do it again. Well, I mean.
Well. You keep fucking up the whole rotation. Alright, so that was a preview. That was a preview of pretty much all of the job actions we're going to be getting. Now, I already pulled up the stream on the side here, where they actually go in depth about everything. So let me skip a little bit here. Oh,
We're gonna understand them.
yeah, no kidding. So we are going to look at this here. There is going to be some new job action changes.
Yoshi's voice.
Oh yes.
Wayo. Discord. I just saw the picture. I'll bring it up when we go to talk about Bahamut.
So of course we are going to be raising the level cap to 100, and so there will
Yep.
be new actions that are being added.
Dude, with Pictomancer, the potential of just adding more, like, paintings to do and stuff is, like, wide. Like, super wide.
Just like my ass.
Oh yeah.
Just like my ass.
Hey, only one could say that.
Yeah, don't take my line.
I don't wanna. I'm still on with a wide load.
Level cap should have been 99, someone said.
Of course, the second
No.
point, adjustments based on feedback.
They'd be doing
the
the same as 11 on that one.
Hotbars, especially those playing on a gamepad or controller. I'm sure we're kind of reaching the limit of how many you can fit in
Yes.
your hotbar cross hotbars. So I would like to touch upon the some of the actions that sort of replace the same slot with the next action in of skill rotation.
まあなので今回やっぱりこう7.0でこれ以上もうホットバーを圧迫しないような形で、各ジョブにこう置き換えアクションっていうのを、まあ、多数は入れてないですよ。多数は入れてないです。置き換えアクションっていうのがあって、まあ、できるだけもうこれ以上ホットバー
If they don't fix up Dragoon, I might actually do this for Dragoon at least.
So of course we are trying our best so that we are not sort of overwhelming the amount of actions that need to be assigned into a hotbar with this sort of replacement system. And of course we didn't implement too many of those, I hope, but we were trying to our best not to increase the amount of icons to put into the hotbars.
ただこれ置き換えるとですね、連打してたら誤爆するんだけど置き換わったやつにっていう。
Like combo steps to
Yep.
automatic.
Allows you to individually choose whether or not specific changing actions will be replaced by their follow-up counterparts upon execution. See here, they are actually using Dragoon as an example right here, because there is certain actions that don't pop up unless you use, certain other actions. And this is pretty much going to make it easier. Say you use jump, for example. I'm not too familiar with Dragoon actions, but there is another one that's like a ranged attack that you can use right after jump, and it builds up to that gauge that you have. And you could set that to be in the same place as jump. It just pops up right after you use jump and stuff. But me personally, I might do it just for Dragoon because there is a shit ton of buttons when it comes to Dragoon. Like, it's pretty wild how many buttons Dragoon has. But I'm hoping with the newer fixes that the new updates that Dragoon's getting in general is going to help with that significantly. So access.
There's also like other jobs like Samurai that, because I know Samurai very well, that your actions specifically, like when you're going into just your basic rotation, is going to need that a lot, because it does like you do your first move and then you choose one of 3 paths, and those 3 paths have 2 buttons each. So instead of me having to have 7 buttons assigned for my trees, it's only going to be 3.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
Yeah, some people, and thank goodness this isn't like a permanent thing, because you actually can go into the options and turn it on and off if you want to. I'm not going to do it for Red Mage just because that actually just keeps my mind busy, keeps my hand busy. I play on controller, for those that don't know. I'm a controller pleb, but it's just because I started on PlayStation 4 and stuff, that's why, and I'm so used to it and so much more accustomed to it. I've tried to go mouse and keyboard and I went, this ain't for me.
To keep your hand busy.
I like having, shut up. I like having I like having mobility. Proper mobility. Shut up.
In your hands.
I hate you. Shut up. All right. So first things first, they are going to go and talk about tanks. So following adjustments to take Rampart and job exclusive 30% damage reduction abilities will be upgraded in the 90s level range, which is really, really nice.
Hoorah.
Reprisals duration will be increased to 15 seconds in the 90s level range. So it's not just what it's like currently 9-10 seconds right now.
10 seconds.
That's what I thought. Okay. I don't play tank enough to keep track.
Well, as long as bomb blasts.
Wow. All right, and so they're going to go into Paladin. The second and third executions of Atonement have been changed to new actions with separate animations. Atonement will change these actions, so input execution will remain the same. I don't know how many y'all play Paladin. I don't think a lot of people in our group plays Paladin a whole lot.
No.
I don't think not really. And a new action can be executed after Blade of Valor. A new action that can be executed after Blade of Valor will be added. I think that's the only really big things they had in regards to Paladin. Yeah, that was pretty much it for Paladin. And then Warrior. A new action which can be executed after 3 executions of Fell Cleaver Decimate while inner release is active will be added. And a new action that can be executed after Primal Rend will be added. Primal Wend.
Primal Wend.
Primal Wend.
Primal Wend.
You see the fucking chat on the side? Man mode.
Primal Wend.
Primal Wend. Alright. And is that it? Okay, yeah, that was the main thing for Warrior. Now for Dark Knight. To reduce the number of inputs during burst damage phases, Blood Weapon will upgrade into Delirium. And the effects of Blood Weapon will be added to Delirium.
Makes sense.
And then, what else is there? I'm like skipping through, forgive me. A new action that can be executed after Living Shadow will be added. And of course, Gunbreaker. A new action that can be executed after Faded Circle via continuation will be added, which is nice. A new 3-step combo that can be... Oh! A new 3-step combo that can be executed after Bloodfest will be added at no cartridge cost. Ooh. Who's doting us? Who?
Me.
Is it Schnee? Tell Schnee. Hi, Schnee. Here. You. I love that she just does... Okay, I will... There. Hi. I'm streaming right now.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay, don't the Schnee.
Don't the Schnee. Anyways. Sorry. Anyways. That's cool. I can't wait for that. A new 3-step combo. That's sick. No cartridge cost too, which is the best part. I enjoy Paladin, but I Warrior more often. A lot of people Warrior.
Warrior's just objectively better.
Oh wow, that's it? That's all for... Okay. Alright, so melee DPS, this is where everybody's about to shit themselves.
Yeah.
I don't want to shit myself though.
Alright, so for just adjustments regarding melee DPS altogether, second wind's healing potency will be increased in 90s level range, which is nice. Feint's duration will be increased to 15 seconds in the 90s level range. And is that it for that in general? Okay, so this is where everybody flipped their shit. I'm gonna say that now. So let's fast forward this a little bit. Basic combo mechanics will no longer center around maintaining a buff or damage over time. Instead, performing actions in a certain order will increase the next action's potency. The feel of the job will remain largely the same while alleviating uncertainty about which action to use when rotation is interrupted. So, yeah, people are freaking the fuck out over it.
Get used to it.
Yep. Yeah, see, look at the... Some people are loving it. Some people are just like, why? Alright. Scooch it over. Can accumulate up to... Oh, yeah, and this is an upgrade, too. Can accumulate up to a total of 10 chakra while Brotherhood is active to prevent chakra overflow. Which is nice, because sometimes I forget. Whenever I play Tammy, I forget that shit sometimes. And so, Dragoon's getting a little bit of some changes. To reduce positional requirements for the single target combo, the 5th combo action has been changed to a new non-directional action, Drake's Bane. Fang and Claw / Wailing Thrust will change to Drake's Bane, so input execution will remain the same. Okay. Excuse me. What am I going to say? I don't think it's big of an issue. People are saying, I'm indifferent about it, but I get why people are upset. Yeah, like I said, some people are really upset about the monk changes. Let me do something right here. Give me a second.
1 alligator.
2 alligator.
I hate you both. But that'll be cool whenever I go to level up Dragoon and stuff. My bunny hunter outfit and stuff. She hurt. I don't know if I might keep her giant fork. I might actually change it. To facilitate maximum damage output at the beginning of the battle, Life of the Dragon will be available without accumulating Dragon Gauge, which that's actually nice. That's really nice.
One thing I would have loved for Dragoon in 14 is give them the ability like they had in 11. Allow them to call a fucking wyvern.
Oh, that'd be sick. I wonder if they'll maybe maybe they'll implement that in later stuff.
Because you had that on 11, like, very early on. And that thing could either do DPS or it could heal you.
Now
Like, it was really fucking good.
Now, to be fair, I'm not a savage or ultimate raider, but I got my damned ranged attacks on monks, so I don't care. Yeah, I saw that. That was like what I was about to say. That was one of the first range attacks I have ever seen on monk. So I'm pretty excited for that too.
I'll be back in 2 seconds. I just gotta get chicken out the freezer.
Chicken. What does that say? To reduce the number of inputs during burst damage, certain actions will be removed or adjusted. And that's understandable, because they are adjusting certain stuff with Dragoon. Let's fast forward a little bit. Sorry. Oh, okay. And we're at Ninja. Hufton's effect has been moved to a trait and will always be active. Hufton will be changed to an AoE attack, which grants the effect of Hidden. Well, there you go. And actions which extend the duration of Houghton's effects. Is it Hutton or Houghton? I don't know. Tomato, tomato. Houghton's effects will be adjusted in accordance with the above change. And that's understandable too, especially if it's going to be like a trait, like a permanent trait. And of course, Samurai, to simplify recast management, Tsubami Gaishi will be changed to be executable after Meikyo Shisui. God, I can't pronounce this shit.
That makes sense too if you play Samurai.
Yeah, and Hakaze Tenka Goken and Midare Setsugeka will be upgraded into new actions, which is what we saw in the trailer. And let me fast forward a little bit, because I think that's all. Yeah, and now Reaper. Plentiful Harvest effect will no longer increase the Shroud gauge by 50, and instead will allow execution of Enshroud. Now can be used when gauge is at 51 or more without waste. So they're taking a turn with, like, so they're taking a turn with Red Mage on that one, it sounds like, and we'll get to that in a bit. A new action that can be executed while enshrouded will be added, which will be interesting. They are planning and completing the reworks on Dragoon and Asher in 8.0. This is just foundation. What the job will be is how I'm seeing it. Yeah. Sorry. Head. Forgive me. Sorry. Anyways, let me scroll through. And of course, we're probably going to get to Viper, which we're going to sit and watch a little... Look at a little bit of the Viper stuff. Yeah, because what they did is they just did like a gameplay of what Viper's going to be like.
That's not going to sneak out for a smoke break.
Oh, they went and had a smoke break. That's right, before they went into Viper. Break time! Pretty much. Give me 1 second before I talk anymore. I'm getting another drink. Okay. Okay. Are you okay?
That's a stupid question. We're never okay.
Return to monkey. That's all I hear is return to monkey. Reject humanity, return to monkey. Ooh. Okay, give me 2 seconds. Oh shit.
Alligator.
Alligator.
Oh my god. 2 seconds wasn't even enough for her. Jeez.
Womp legit looked at me like I was a psychopath the last time me and him were in Florida together, and I was like, Mom, where's the gator? She's like, oh, it's probably hanging out over there on the shore. I'm like, I look over, it's about 10 feet from me. I'm like, oh, okay. And I turn around, Womp looks at me like I'm fucking crazy.
You are fucking crazy. That's not a maybe.
They don't fuck with you.
So he's giving you the look that I would give you every single fucking day.
Yes.
Good one, roll.
Gators will not mess with you if you don't mess with them. And don't splash around them either. That was another biggie. Do not splash around a gator, because they'll think it's prey. So.
It's But just wanted to quickly go over its characteristics via this PowerPoint.
I'm gonna turn off the music for the moment.
こちら二刀流ウェポンスキルコンボから
Weapon skill combo. I love that.
回転ウェポンスキルコンボから二刀流アビリティとまあとにかく多彩ですしかもハイテンポですというのが
I love that. I was telling my stepdad about this. He thought this was a cool concept.
Fast-paced job that fluidly shifts between dual blade and double bladed strikes in their various combos and abilities. So you basically have a mode where you have two blades in your hand, each of your hand, and then when those two blades come together in one single blade and kind of going back and forth. But it's a very sort of fast-paced and
Oh yeah,
you have varying attacks.
fast as fuck, boy.
ちょっと生壁を
They say it's gonna be fast paced, but you're gonna have to put a lot of fucking skill material in that shit.
Oh yeah,
なるほどまあワイプでもう良かったんです
that's a given.
まあ多分ねワイプの方が分かりやすいごめんなさい
Otherwise, it's just gonna be as slow as any other job.
面白いね
No.
剣をこうなんか手入んねえ2個こう2頭振るのを上
Look at Yoshi.
同流で合体剣アビリティっていうのはこの2つの剣をこう合体して
He is such a unique character.
して放つアビリティ群とかつこの合体させた剣の状態で放つウェポンスキルでこれでねなんとなく絵のイメージ文字だけだと何言ってんのダースサムスター
So just
Yeah, we're
looking at
touching
the map
tips.
seems very-
Yeah.
It's not very descriptive.
Touching. There you go. Touching tips.
It's hard to tell sometimes. So, when we say double blade,
Look at Yoshi.
or no, sorry, dual blade
Yoshi's
Look at
a
Yoshi.
fucking dork.
blade in each of your hand. And so you have those weapon skill combos, and then you go into a double bladed where those two blades come together, and it has its own abilities, and then it also has a set of weapon skill abilities, or weapon skills.
一体逆がパターン両方入りましたダースモール
They're
Darth Maul.
so
I heard that. I understand that bit.
they're so goofy.
特徴出しちゃっていいですアクションの総数
I think you watched too much Star Wars while making Viper.
But designed so that fewer actions need to be set on the hotbar. I can see that with the double blade and all that. I can see that being a thing. But I am gonna go on ahead and I know they're gonna be goofy for a bit, but I want to see how the actual how it works.
Oh, that doesn't look too bad.
あとほら山が綺麗山が綺麗いや
Of course, the mountains are.
Of course, that's not including like all the regular job actions, the global job actions and shit too. I'm sure you gotta
Yeah.
put and stuff.
ファンフェスで着せられたやつ
Yeah, as long as you got 3 hot bars full, you'd be fine.
We're all
Yeah.
familiar from Yoshida's appearance at the fan festival.
Ah, look at it.
I like how it's like crossed over sword on the back though,
Mm.
and not like 2 swords on the side
Mm.
on the hips. Like,
ダミーアイコンですちょっと待ってよこれさ
Come on, Yoshi. Sorry, I'm just fast forwarding so he actually starts.
竜ウェポン
get on with it, Goofy.
Good focus.
Oh.
2 of the hot bars, especially the ones that said 4 and 5.
See, you can switch it up already.
Yeah.
That looks so cool.
You saying it's a fast-paced job?
Yeah,
It's
that's what he's
not
saying.
Really? Just the animations of it are fast.
And you may be able to see that the actions are automatically replaced with the next.
he might have that thing on too. The new option you can use where the job action is replaced with the next one that it's supposed to be. He probably has that on, which is why we're not seeing all the fucking buttons for it.
Yeah, probably then.
That makes sense. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
これが二刀流ってやつ
This is the dual blade.
で、
The battle music's so good.
を使います
Next is the double blade weapon skill. 今のこの下段に並んでるのが最初からブレードを合体させて攻撃していくウェポンです。 So the actions that are assigned to that bottom row, row 1, are those double blade weapon skills.
Oh.
こうやって攻撃を繰り返していくとですね、ゲージが溜まっていきます。
So of course, as you continuously execute your different skills, the gauge will accumulate.
で、このゲージを消費してこのそれおろしっていう必殺状態に入る、オーラバースみたいなやつを持ってください。
So when you accumulate enough in that gauge up there, you go into a boosted mode called Reawaken.
で、その状態に入ると合体剣浴び
I just realized something. I think these demonstrations are going to take a bit. Should we go over the other job action notes first before actually looking into the new job stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we will come back to this, guys. So, like, yeah, we'll come back to this. We're going to go through the changes that we're actually going to get first, and then we'll come back to this. So, first things first is ranged physical DPS. And, of course, second wind's healing potency will be increased in the 90s level range, just like melee's. And, of course, damage reduction for job-exclusive defensive abilities will be increased to 15% in the 90s level range. And that's all the general stuff's going to get. Bard, Mage's Ballad, Army's Paeon, and the Wanderer's Minuet will be changed into buffing actions, which do not attack enemies. That's new.
So in 11, Mage's Ballad actually worked as a refresh,
Okay.
and Army's Paeon was a regen.
Oh.
Wanderer's Minuet, I think that was a ranged attack buff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure. Let me
It makes sense.
double check.
It makes sense. But then, Pitch Perfect will be changed into an AoE attack for easy use in encounters with multiple enemies. Unique! Knock, just use my version of Scholar New Action. Wait, what? What did she say? Use my version of Scholar's New Action demonstration. Oh, goodness. Nah.
Is it Wanderer's Minuet?
Wanderers turned you into a caster. Oh. That's what Daniel's saying. Which
What?
it did increase. It said Wanderers turned you into a caster, which did increase damage. Sure that is a Mage's Ballad? That would make more sense, but eh. Alright, and then that's all Bard, I think, is getting. And, of course, Machinist. Barrel Stabilizer will no longer increase heat gauge by 50 and instead will allow execution of Hypercharge. That can be used when gauge is at 51 with 51 or more without waste. So, again, they're doing that with the ones that are based on building up that gauge, like Red Mage and Machinist. And, what was the other one earlier? Was it Dark Knight? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a new trait which accumulates charges for drill will be added. And Dancer, a new action that can be executed after Flourish will be added. A new action which consumes Esprit and can be executed after Technical Finish will be added. Unique. And now we go to the map. Oh, what's that?
Before you start on that one,
Yep.
with Bard on 11, so it was used a lot for buffing. It wasn't much of a DPS, but you could DPS on it. You had 3 different haste. You had Victory March, Advanced March, and Honor March. Honor March you would only get once you get to the Relic stage. Then you had Valor Minuet, which was your attack. You had the Prelude, which was your ranged accuracy. So you had Archers and Hunters. Then you had your accuracy, which was Blade Madrigal and Swords Madrigal. So they were the buffs, and they would go for quite a while if you used it all correctly. Because you had certain job abilities at 75, which would enhance the duration and effect of the song. So, example, Nightingale, it would half the casting time of the song. And then you go with, what was that, loads? Troubadour, which would increase the casting time of songs by 1.5 and doubles the effect duration. So one would reduce the sing time of it, and the other one would increase the duration of it and double the strength of it.
Unique.
And it would last 1 minute.
Unique.
Which was insane for when it comes to end game content. Because you would have 2 bards that would buff 3 whole parties. So those 2 bards would have to go through 3 different parties.
Okay.
All within 1 minute. And it was crazy.
Sounds like it. Should.
It was wild. Carry on.
Okay. So we are now going to go into the DPS, which DPS is getting upgrades this next expansion. I shit you not. We are eating good. We are eating so good. Swift, and for all of the mages, Swift cast recast will be reduced to 40 seconds in the 90s level range, which is going to be really nice when it comes to rezzing some of you bastards that keep falling, and I'm just like, I guess I could raise them.
Oh, look at it. There's a market. I should stay out of that, but I'm going to stand it because I'm a DPS and I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you assholes.
Spicy orange juice is yummy.
Y'all are killing me here. But, alright, so Swift cast recast will be down to 40 seconds. And let me scroll through. Addle's duration will be increased to 15 seconds, which is very nice. I will say that much. Thank God. Exactly. Thank God.
I want him to buff Blue Mage.
Well, but Blue Mage gets this too, technically.
No, I know, but buff it.
Oh, yeah. I
Like
highly doubt that's
gonna.
gonna.
Something.
I highly doubt that's gonna happen. Well, yeah, it's gonna get it pushed up to level 90 later on, I'm sure. I can't wait till they start teasing stuff for Beastmaster. I am gonna be on top of that shit.
Beastmaster in 11 was fucking great.
I'm sure. And it's gonna be a limited job just like Blue Mage too, so I'm excited. Alright, and first we're going to go to Black Mage. Various adjustments will be made to streamline certain aspects of the job, such as restoring MP upon landing ice spells while Umbral Ice is active instead of passively over time. Which, I mean, that's how I usually do it. I switch to ice whenever I need to get my mana back up and stuff. But I wonder how they're going to change it. I'm interested how they're going to change that up. And a new action which repositions leyline beneath the caster will be added. And he did note you can only do it once. Once when you have ley lines active. So if you're going to reposition, that better be the spot you're going to stay. My raise game is going to go through the roof. Exactly. Swift caster increased damage for Black Mage and Red Mage, not Summoner though. Yeah, Summoner for only Summoner really. That's Summoner can help faster when it comes to rezzing other people. It doesn't do shit for, I don't think it does shit really for Summoner and Pictomancer, but it is definitely to help jobs like Black Mage and Red Mage. That's, again, that's going to make my job so much easier. But, yeah. Alright. But yeah, everybody's eating good as a Black Mage. And Summoner! Solar Bahamut! A new summon akin to Bahamut and Phoenix will be added. Now, Miz just sent me a picture of what they were talking about earlier, like what it may potentially be referencing, which this looked sick. I didn't play too much of, I didn't really touch upon Stranger to Paradise because I don't do Souls games very well, in my opinion. I rage quit like a motherfucker. I'm gonna admit that now. But look at this. Anyway. Look at it. That's what it looks similar to.
Okay, that looks sick.
That's sick. That is very, very sick. And, so it is akin to Bahamut. Listen to their explanation of this. I'm going to pause the music because their explanation of this is very interesting. Because, again, if anybody knows my RP lore, she's a Thavnarian summoner and stuff, and she researches in summoning.
And there's a dog.
Yes.
まず一つ目、こちらも動画でね、ご覧いただいた通り、バハムートフェニックスに並ぶ新たな召喚獣、ソルバハムート。
Okay, so Summoner, and so you may have noticed in the job action video, we have Solar Bahamut is a new summon akin to Bahamut and Phoenix, which will be added.
なんだ今までこう出てるバハムートってなんとなくさ、こうアラブ帝国時代によってこう呼ばれた、実はあの姿は違うんじゃないかみたいないろいろあるでしょ。なんでもう一体ちょっと違う姿のバハムートっていうのを今回追加しております。
So there were rumblings about how the current Bahamut looks something along the lines of what you may, what the Allegan Empire might have described Bahamut is, and perhaps this might not be its true form. So that was kind of the thinking behind bringing in another Bahamut with a different appearance.
Unique. And of course, that's what we saw in that trailer after Searing Light was used. It's some kind of AoE attack. It's some kind of AoE attack. So it's like, it almost looks similar. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. I love you. Yay. Yay. Subscribe. Remember to subscribe, everybody. Subscribe. Or I'll come to your house. And I'll kiss you in the face. Okay. But, yes, remember to subscribe. Pretty please and thank you. Turn on notifications. Like it. All that fun shit. But, yeah, it's like it reminded me, what everybody was screaming was Miasma 2, when Summoner used to have Miasma. The AoE, if like enemies, it's just an AoE around you that hits other enemies. That's what it reminded me of, was Miasma 2. So I'm pretty excited for that. Well, now I'm unsubscribing. Why? Unsubscribe for that. Good luck. Oh, I hate all of you. I hate all of you. They're like, I'm just going to unsubscribe now. Oh, no. And I need to fix the sounds. I'm still messing with the sounds for for YouTube as well. Again, this is my first time streaming on YouTube, so I will mess with all of that later. I was earlier, and they're pretty funny, the sounds I'm messing with, so yeah. Alright, so let's keep going. So the new action for Searing Light looks really cool. And I think that's the biggest ones that it's getting in regards to updates. Yep. And then Red Mage. Here we go. This is the one I'm excited for. Manification will no longer increase black mana and white mana by 50 and instead will allow the execution of enchanted swordplay actions without cost. So that is going to be really nice in the beginning of my combos and stuff. And yeah, and can now be executed while mana is at 51 or more without waste. So is it something I can it should still be something I can execute right away though, right? I don't know, we'll see. But that's really nice. And of course, the AoE Enchanted Swordplay combo beginning with Enchanted Moulinette will now consume, hold on, a total of 50 black and white mana, similar to its single target counterpart. So it's that wide one I use whenever we're in dungeons and stuff, and it's that conal one I can do. It used to cost 60. Well, now, come this expansion, it's just going to cost 50 now, which is really, just really nice. It's going to be really nice. I'm super excited for it, to be honest. Really, really nice for me. And, of course, they will get into Pictomancer, which we're going to save the Pictomancer stuff with the Viper, so we'll just go right into the healer stuff for right now. So, Swiftcast, of course, they're getting a boost of Swiftcast as well. They the 40 seconds instead of the 60 seconds. And wow, that's the only upgrade they're getting? Okay. I don't know what other buffs. No, I don't think there is anything else they could really boost now I think about it.
You could probably boost regen for White Mage.
We could look at that in a minute. Yep, White Mage. New action following the caster to quickly... Wait, a new action allowing the caster to quickly move forward will be added. So y'all are getting a gap closer finally.
Yep, about time.
And a new AoE attack which can be executed up to 3 times after Presence of Mind will be added.
Woohoo!
That's nice. And that's really all that they have for this, what I'm actually kind of excited for. Seraphism, a new action which changes the caster's appearance and enhances healing magics, will be added. And a new AoE attack that can be executed after change stratagem will be added. I might actually touch upon Scholar with that. Alright, Astrologian, like I said, this looked like it was reworked. Yep, the card system will no longer be random, and instead simultaneously draw cards with offensive, defensive, and curative effects, which, by the way, Buki wanted to cry when she saw that. Buki was like, oh my god, they ruined my favorite job. But I'm sure she'll get around it. This
I don't really say ruined it. If anything, it's giving you more of a chance to buff your party.
It really
what
does.
You should be doing.
Mm-hmm. And
that's the whole point of Astro. You buff people.
Yeah.
If you can't buff them because of RNG,
yeah,
it's fucking you're useless.
And so because of that, Astrodyne will be removed in accordance with the discontinuation of Astro signs, the RNG pretty much. Astro gets ruined every 2 years. I mean, yeah, I've heard that one. Yeah, let's fast forward a little bit. Because they're going in depth about the changes and stuff. And with Sage, Eorzean will now enhance Dyscrasia 2 into Eorzean Dyscrasia, an AoE attack which deals damage over time to enemies within range. Ooh. Ooh, everybody, ooh.
Oh, time.
You need an ooh button, like ooh.
Be back. My food is almost here.
Uh-huh. And a new party buff, which heals nearby party members whenever the caster casts a spell, will be added. Oh my god, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be sick. So if you see, like, a mage and a sage and a party together, oh, that's gonna be some good shit right there. That's good shit. I could see how that could probably come into play later on, maybe in like future raids and stuff. I can see how that could be useful and applicable. Also, by the way, we still got a live letter like a week or two before early access comes out, so I just want everybody to make note of that. I will be up watching that. I'm not sure what time that's supposed to be, but we'll go into that in a bit. Your Eorzean will Decretion to Eureka. Oh, I hate you, cheese. That hurt my brain. I hate it. I hate it. But yeah. And I think that's all the stuff to really go over with Sage and stuff. And of course, Viper and Pictomancer will be added in 7.0. Both jobs will have their own respective PvP actions and limit break, which I'm pretty excited for. I kind of want to see how PvP, that's going to be very interesting. And new PvP actions, accent adjustments, and adjustments to existing maps are planned for 7.1. Please, for the love of God, let us queue into fucking CC and teams. Please. I'm so sick of queuing by myself. Can we please have it, for the love of God and all that is holy? Just give that to us. Like, even make it like its own separate thing. Don't even make it like the regular casual queues. Make it like team casual or something like that. Have a whole separate like queuing dealio for just strictly teams. You know what I mean? Like how we have casual and then we have ranked right now and it's only solo queue. Have just a whole separate deal with teams, because that'd be sick. That, in my opinion, at least, I think that would be at least a little bit fair for those that want to play in teams. Why did I do that? Oh yeah, Crystalline Conflict. Okay, Crystalline Conflict matches, ranked matches will be in preseason between 7.0 and 7.1. Rankings will not be updated, but tiers and crystal credit will be affected by wins and losses. Ooh, well, yeah, the ranking I can understand. And of course, that should be like the main thing with all of that. And of course, there's 2 new characters, Bakul Jaja. I believe that's the brother of Wook. I think that's the adopted brother, I believe, because she's adopted, and I think this is the actual like son. And here's Koana. People are saying, and I was just looking at Twitter the other day. People are speculating that's Hermes. Let me look at a picture of Hermes real quick. Hold on. Let me close this out real quick. Let me just shut this off just in case something pops up. Hermes. People are thinking this is Hermes. Oh. Oh, shit. I just closed it out by accident. God bless. I just fucking closed it out. Hold on. I'm fucking up the whole rotation on my end. Please forgive me. Reopen the last closed tab. Thank you. No, I don't see the resemblance now I'm actually looking. I do not see that resemblance at all. Hold on. Finally a femboy, and it's not an Eorzean femboy. You need to stop it, sir. I don't see the resemblance. Let me close that out. You never really know at this point, to be honest. Because for all we know right now, like, this could be, you know how with Eric, that we found pretty much his new life, his new body and stuff with the whole pandemonium thing. We know who Eric is in current time. I mean, you never know. This could be this could be Hermes in this time. Wouldn't that be some shit? Nerdy, greenish hair. That's it, though. Yeah. I'm not sure. But it's going to be interesting to say the least. So I can't wait till... I think this... Isn't that the brother that she mentioned that she had in the studium? That was part of the studium? It probably could be. And of course, we all know the Fall Guys event is back right now. It just started as of, what, yesterday, the day before. So, it's all back. It's up until June 10th, so get your shit together. And of course, this is when we found out about the Mountain Dew stuff. But a lot of the... all the cups and the plushies and the figures are sold out. I'm still sad about that.
Do you hear that noise? It's the noise of the world's smallest violin playing for you.
I'm gonna murder you.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so we're gonna go back to this. We're gonna go back to the stuff with Viper because this was actually gonna take the longest portion of this, and since we already went through all the job action stuff, we're going to go back to this. Here, feel, do. All right, so let me pause this and let's get back to this.
So when you accumulate enough in that gauge up there, you go into a boosted mode called Reawaken.
Here, just happy people can see better. There we go.
And so once you have that Reawaken mode, you can...
What's better, Baja Blast 2 or Baja Blastaga? You need to stop. So, Womp found a Baja Blast alcoholic beverage at the store today, and he is currently drinking it right now.
Very good.
You have issues. Wah! Damn, that looks cool. That just looks so cool.
Because the actions are automatically replaced on the hotbar, it might look like you're pressing the same button, but as you can see, there are many different skills and abilities that are being unleashed. but I think you might be able to get a feel of just how quickly we're moving.
もっとゆっくり回してっていうお声もあるんですけど
Get Baja wasted.
We want the rotation executed slower, but
ゆっくり回すと軽く下がるんですよ
It is a very fast-paced class, it seems.
slows down too.
とにかくすごくこうテンポがいいのでこうどんどんこうハイテンションに自分のテンションも上がっていくみたいな感じに仕上がっているのでまあそこがまずはちょっと伝わってくれるといいなと
I like how the world says Media Tour 2024. I just noticed that.
And you've got
Hey, babe, come
different
downstairs real quick.
actions that you're executing,
Well,
and
this
it
is
kind of
playing.
builds. So I think as you are going
Come
downstairs
through
while this is
your
playing.
skill rotation,
Okay, give me 1 second. Let
gets
me hide my
more,
VTuber because she'll go full retard.
and so I'm hoping that
So,
would
real quick before I go downstairs, Daniel, the reason it looks so small, I think is because he is implementing that key option that you can have to keep like certain actions that's supposed to like activate after one's active on one particular spot. That's just me though. I have a feeling there's way more keys than what we're actually looking at. And the reason we're not seeing them all is because he has that option on.
that aspect.
まあそれを
I'll be right back.
の間いわゆるブーストオーラバーストみたいなのをしている状態の時っていうのは先ほどお話した合体剣アビリティが特別に2秒でグローバルクールダウンが回るような状態にアビリティがなるのでまあそれらをこう溢れさせず叩き込みながらであとは、この合体剣ウェポンスキルの方、リキャストタイムを腐らせない余らせないように、挟み込んでいきながら通常ローテーションも使っていく感じですね。
So once you
Someone made me
have
nudes.
activated Reawaken, in kind of in that aura burst mode, the let's see, the global recast, or sorry, the cooldown is 2 seconds, but you need to execute your different sort of double-bladed abilities and try not to sort of waste your recast time as it sort of counts back down.
ちなみにオーラバーストは私勝手に呼んでるだけでそれおろしっていう正式アクション名なんですけどこれねジョブクエストやらないと何のこっちゃわかんないんで今便宜上そう呼んでます
So of course we have called it Aura Burst just for convenience sake, but if you play through the Job Quest series, you'll understand the naming behind the Reawaken action. So
まあ素剣おろしではない
the Japanese says Sore Oroshi. Sounds very similar to Soken, but not Soken.
Come downstairs and get Baja blasted. Gonna talk about and get me a blast.
基本はようわからない人はまず最初のうちは光ってるアクションをしていけばいいですはははは
So, there's not much to say about it because it's quite straightforward. But basically, like until you get used to it, I think it's best to just follow which icons kind of light up between the double blade and the dual blade abilities.
That's just so cool.
こっち側で光ってるやつは範囲用なのでなるほど範囲攻撃用なのであんまり手触り変わらないように範囲単体であと単体から範囲へコンボをつないだりというつなぐっていうかローテーション的には必要ないんだけどID とかやってると
I've also got a Mountain Dew. Haha.
いちいちそのゼロからやり直さなくてもいいよ途中がルートにつながるようになったりします
And of course, the ones on the right-hand side are more for your AoE attacks. Of course, some of the combos, it doesn't require you to do it, but like say for example, you're in an instance dungeon, and once you kind of like have your tank pulled up all the mobs kind of together, you can go from that sort of single target single target dual blade weapon skills to switch over to the AoE dual blade abilities.
I'm still waiting for 14 and Skibbity Toilet collab. Why are you like this?
ヘイストが自分にかかる、自分によだめアップのバフがかかる、敵に、火ダメアップのバフがかかるっていう、おおむね3つの効果があるんですけど、これの状態とか残り時間に応じて1個のアクションからこう派生していくののどっちを使っていくかみたいなのを入れ替えていくことになるので。なるほど。
So, of course, just looking at how the actions are assigned on the hotbar and the buttons that you're pressing might seem like it's very simple because there aren't as many buttons to keep track of. But you also are having to look at the different enhancements and enfeeblements that you have. Sometimes it's haste on yourself, or damage dealt is increased. Sometimes it is the damage dealt by the enemy is decreased, and it's a debuff on that end. So you have to pay attention to how much of that you have left and choose the action that corresponds to whatever enhancement or enfeeblement.
New job, and it'll start at level 5. Giat, full Skibbity, but only in Ohio. No cap for April. The fuck are you on about?
ボスが今どういう状態にいるのかとか、あとは接近アクションも用意されてるし。
So you do need to be a bit strategic depending on how you want to approach, say, like a boss.
I'm sure.
There are also some close-ranged attacks that are available for the Viper.
あとは特定でこう遠隔攻撃が使えるようになって、それにもこう遠隔コンボがあるみたいな。
The fight music is just so good. The main battle music in the open world is so good.
効果があるうちに使うべきなのか、腐らせてしまっても今回はしょうがないのかみたいなところは考えながらやっていくことになるかなと思います。
And then conversely, you also have a ranged attack where you specify your enemy and then attack from afar. So if there is a situation where you can't necessarily be up close to the boss character, or say, do you want to take advantage of the enhancement that you have to execute those actions, or do you decide, okay, well, I'm gonna let it go this turn and then come back to it some other time, etc.
リキャッタイムが戻ったらその一旦だけちょっとね技の効果内容までまだお見せできないので、どう変化するかのちょっと遅めに。はい。
So we're waiting for that recast
Achy.
time
I got
to
achy.
so that we can show you at least some examples of like how these buffs and debuffs kind of affect your choice in which action to execute.
合体剣ウェポンスキルを使います。
Egg.
So we will first use a double blade action.
で、そのうち派生するアクションが2個存在してます。
And then from that, you will see it will branch off to two different actions.
で、そのうちの2段目にどっちのアクションを使っても構わないんですけど、これシチュエーションに応じて自分で考えて使うんですけど、それによって後のコンボルートが変わったりします。
So with these two actions, you can use either one, but depending on the situation, you'd have to kind of choose which one, and then the combo route from there will kind of differ.
いきますね。まず初段入れると、もう同じアクション2つ
Okay, so we landed that first one, and then you see two actions light up.
出てますね。どっち使ってもいいんですけど、3から使います先。
So let's use 3 first.
そうするとアビリティがこっち使いなさい。で、こういうコンボになりますね。
And then go from 6 then to 5.
で、2を使うと
2 breaks off onto another.
コンボルートが変わる。
See, those two do not light up in this instance if you use that second action.
で、同じで今度は1を合体系の1を使ったから2を使うをやって、こっちがどう変わるかをちょっと見てください。
Okay, so next we're gonna do that sort of double-bladed attack 1, and then go from 2 and see how that changes.
2を使います。
Okay, we're using 2.
さっきこっちから光ったんです。はい。こっちから光る。
This time the skill that lit up was different from when we used that third button in the row 1.
で、こうやって間違って他のウェポンスキルを使うと、
Egg.
なるほど。になってしまうので。
Egg.
And if you don't use the correct action, so to speak, you kind of lose out on your optimal damage.
まあこの辺はぜひね、目次を叩いて楽しんでいただきたいですが。
So we recommend you get some practice. Maybe use a striking dummy to get used
Okay.
to the actions.
So it's more so at the end of the day, from what it looks like here, it's a lot of experimenting, a lot of playing around with the abilities to see what is useful towards like certain groups, like just regular singular enemies, to groups, to bosses, all that fun shit. So it's more like it just kind of like nearly almost just a fuck around and find out dealio. From what I'm understanding here. Hi, kitty. I got a cute little kitty. Hello.
Isn't that how most people find out how to play a fucking job these days?
Yeah, fucking around and find out, pretty much.
Just bash buttons.
Yeah, I've got a little kitty's
That's
head.
how I had to learn.
Yeah. And it took a little bit of research to, like, do a proper opener, to figure out a proper opener for Red Mage, but people are like, oh wow, how do you do that? It seems so complicated. It really fucking isn't. It really ain't that complicated. So, it looks like they're just talking about it for the rest of the time, so fast forward to this, design for your actions you need to. Development screenshots are subject to change. So we've already gone over this. We're gonna go look at Pictomancer now. Pictomancer is what I'm really hyped about.
Characteristics of the Pictomancer.
They're called motifs.
書くんですけど、絵には
Prepares by painting a variety of motifs, then renders them to life to produce an assortment of effects. Renders multiple motifs to execute high-powered attacks. And capable of granting buffs to party and self, which is what that, like, last motif is supposed to be at the end of there. So.
何かあったらビビる。
Look at how cute that is.
Checking if
I love
Fox
that.
didn't write any notes again.
She said kawaii.
これがジョブのアーティファクト、直線予測になってます。
So this is, of course, the AF gear for the Pictomancer.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. I love they keep saying that. It's so cute.
So as you can see in the hotbars, these are the different actions that are available for the Pictomancer.
この武器、専用武器、左手に持ってるのはパレットで、ここのデザイン
Hentai Mancer? Oh no.
が用意されていたりします。
Dude,
Anti-master.
Dude, I already know the shit that modders are gonna do to this fucking job. They're gonna have like whole UI rework and everything. You name it. It's gonna be funny to look at some point.
And is the paint palette, and depending on the weapon or the brush set, the design of the palette is also different, and our team is very particular about the designs of these per the different sets. So
まずちょっとこの HUD を見ていただきたいんですけど、
let's take a look at the job HUD here.
まあ絵を描くっていう要素があるんですが、絵に対してはタイプが3種類あります。
So the motifs that you first draw or sketch, there are 3 different kinds.
で、具体的には生物の絵、それから武器の
And
絵、
first, somebody modifies the game to make it draw furry femboys. Oh my god. That'd be
So
great.
These 3 different motifs involve a creature one, a weapon one, as well as a land.
Watching porn!
で HUD はこの左からこのカンバスが、ここが生物の絵で、真ん中が武器の絵、そして一番右が風景の絵っていうふうに覚えてください。
And you have 3 pieces, 3 canvases in your job HUD. From the left, that's where your creature motif goes. Second, or the middle one, will be the weapon, and then the landscape will be to the far right.
ああもう一回言ってくれっていう早くもリクエストは
And the landscape's supposed to be the bit that buffs, I believe.
Let's actually try doing some of these drawings or motifs.
まず戦闘中絵を描くっていう行為は詠唱を伴う、アクションになりますが、非戦闘中とかコンテンツに入った直後っていうのは、詠唱なしで絵を描けるようになります。
So during combat, in order to draw or create a motif, there will be cast time involved. But when you're outside of combat, there is no requirement for casting time.
このホットバーの C8、C9、C0 っていうところが3種の絵を描くコマンドだと思ってください。まあ、モーグリのこのボンボンが書いてあるやつが生物の絵を描く。ハンマーが書いてあるやつが武器の絵を描く。で、この風景のアイコンが風景を描きます。この3つだと思ってください。
So you see in the hotbar, Control 8, Control 9, and Control 0 has pom-pom, weapon, and landscape respectively. So pom-pom does the creature, the hammer of course creates the weapon, and then landscape is landscape.
描きますね。
Okay, so we're going to start to...
これ
Drew a little palm?
がないので一瞬で描きましたけど、ここに
Little palm.
描かれたのが分かります。
It's so
We're
cute!
not engaged in combat right now, so you didn't see cast time, and it was instant. But as you can see on the far left, we see the creature motif.
で、続いては武器の絵を描きます。
Next, we will do a weapon motif.
描かれました。
There's a little hammer.
で、最後風景の絵を描きます。
Next is a landscape.
今の状態は、まあ、非戦闘状態なので、今のように走りながらでも別に、描いたりとかできるので、非戦闘中にいちいち立ち止まって描かなきゃいけないみたいなわけじゃないので、そこは便利になるようにしてあります。
So of course, right now we're outside of combat, so it's instant, and then even if you're moving around, you can create your motifs.
That's good.
3種類あるんだというのだけ一旦覚えておいてください。
So as a first step, let's remember that there are these 3 different motifs.
先にお伝えしやすい絵とは切り離された魔法の説明をしたい